Hello, everyone. I'm Allan, CTO of Advantech. It's my great pleasure to share with you about our thoughts and the way that we would accomplish digital transformation with AIoT, WISE-PaaS, and WISE Marketplace. We all know that the digital technology has brought forward great productivity gain. In the past 30 years, the IT system with dedicated functionalities have greatly improved the productivity and efficiency of many enterprises. Now, with the new emerging technology based on IoT and AI, we have another great opportunity to bring forward digital transformation 2.0 by leveraging data-driven technology. The new digital transformation will be mostly based on cloud architecture in a way that can deploy the solution with diminishing incremental cost to greatly cover a vast amount of customers in great territorial geographical regions. So the first important idea to take home from this summit is we will need to transition from internal process-driven IT and automation silos into cloud-based and data-driven, cloud-native AIoT solution architecture. The ecosystem of this new digital transformation has been widely agreed upon that 30% will be based on the edge hardware for data acquisition and edge computing, 20% about the software at the edge for doing the edge processing and data connectivity. About another part of the value in between the software of data acquisition is actually the data platform, which is WISE-PaaS is positioned at. So aggregating the software layer at the edge and at the platform layer is about 20%. The biggest part is the solution value by domain system integrators into different various vertical domains, be it in intelligent manufacturing or smart city solutions or intelligent hospitals, intelligent retail or logistics or environment and energy. There are great amount of opportunities in all sorts of industrial verticals that can leverage this IoT and AI technology to bring about new way of servicing our targeted customers. So again, the most important message that we would like to deliver to you is the bulk of the value of this digital transformation is at the domain solution and will be jointly developed with our system integrator partners. It has been 30 to 40 years that the information technology system as well as the automation, the equipment that we use at the site of the productivities or our business activities, we have two-pronged productivity gain, one along the side of information system. Another direction is through the evolution of automated machineries. So many of the existing brownfields, we will see the existing collection of assets, of equipment, and another set of assets actually lies in the information system that we have built in the past 30 to 40 years. In order to bridge between the equipments and IT systems, we have many of our experts and many of our technical staffs, many of our domain experts. They are working in between these IT systems and the automated equipments. They are exercising their professional judgment every day by blending the information and the equipment data and statuses to deliver they require management, they require professional judgment in order to sustain the business going forward smoothly. But then with the new availability of the IoT, we can add additional edge solutions of additional data acquisition hardware as well as the edge computing platforms to add additional coverage of automation in between the gap. So from the edge data acquisition and by pulling all the data acquired at the edge IoT gateways as well as the sensors, we collect them into the middle tier of a data lake. This data lake is actually performing the fusion of multiple systems, fusion of multiple dimensions. It actually, in a way that is simulating all the required basic information of our professional staff that is laboring, working really hard in between the IT system and the machineries. So the data platform basically divided into the southbound layer that is managing the compute resources, the storage, the networking, and all the role-based authority management. The southbound layer basically is formed by Kubernetes and then all type of IoT hub, as well as database and storage services. They're kind of at the middle of this graph. And then the northbound supporting layer is actually for facilitating a much faster AIoT solution development. It consists of the visualization services, offering in the form of WISE-PaaS dashboard and WISE-PaaS SaaS composers. It actually provides fairly professional looking 2D and 3D rendering of the data from the edge. And at the middle area is the asset performance management. We call it Inside APM. Inside APM actually structure all the edge asset merits of additional data collection and management. It offers a way of structuring how we would like to model the edge asset. All right, so it basically gives you a notion and a vehicle to build digital twins for all the physical asset on the site. And then at the right side of this service framework is AI framework services. We call it AIFS. And AI framework services, it basically give you a way of using machine learning or deep learning to provide more advanced technology and tools for that we can more effectively extract the value out of the data that we collect. The end goal is actually to develop additional solutions that will provide us additional productivity gain by building up from the edge data acquisition our edge solutions into these data platforms and solving additional problems that usually require individual and human intervention before. And the last but not the least objective is actually to bring in AI. Artificial intelligence has great breakthrough in the last 5 years and actually has been on really fast progression. Every day we see new AI deep neural net published in the academic and conference journal papers. Through that, we can actually bring in a lot of very effective AI solutions, be it in computer vision or in the machine predictive maintenance. We have found very useful ways of leveraging artificial intelligence that we will explain later on. So in more depth, this data platform that we call WISE-PaaS, it had brought in the Microservice Framework that would afford us to quickly bridge in additional asset, horizontally scaling smoothly. When we feel that the solution works well, that we would like to tap in additional equipment with a broader coverage. All right, so allow us to delve a little bit into this application framework services. This is a low-coding AIoT solution development. A lot of the traditional vertical domains, they have difficult time in recruiting enough cloud technology talents or AI expertise talents. They need a way to express their domain expertise without writing programs, without hiring really expensive IT experts. So we provide this application framework service. Again, it's visualization, pairing up with the inside APM, the structure, the edge asset, to form digital twins, and then the AI framework service we call AIFS. Inside APM, it's a way of modeling the physical world, anything that is worthy of management, worthy of data acquisition. We provided a device profile. It could be a fixed asset or mobile asset, and then the assets are deployed, positioned within an infrastructure. It could be a hospital, could be a factory, could be a big retail shopping mall. It's an area, it's a situation, it's a big site where all the assets are positioned. And then the staff in between, the people that are responsible for managing the asset, for sustaining the productivity, the well performance of all the equipments. These are all connected together through device profile configuration, the topology expressions, the authority and responsibility of the people all involved. So this is the inside APM. That is the core of the AIoT systems. Then again, we would like to leverage the technology of AI. So on the side, we would like to improve the productivity, that we would like to bring in AI. We have to have enough data. It's actually based on the power of this data that we can build industrial AI. So WISE-PaaS AIFS, it would facilitate the industrial enterprises in tapping into the power of AI by 3 layers. One is from 0 to 1, stemming from a collection of data to training up the first usable AI model. Then 1 to N is from the first AI model, you replicating it to similar scenarios, and then N cross M. So there are many similar opportunities for us to bring in the AI. So the whole site may have tens or hundreds of AI models. And then AIFS will pull the GPU required to train up the model, to retrain the model. It will pull up the data to do multi-dimensional hybrid data fusion and analysis. And then we'll provide multiple AI algorithms. And then once we have useful AI data, we will do mass deployment at the edge. And once it deployed in the edge, we need to evolve the AI model whenever that is useful. So lifecycle management is also needed. So this is AIFS, to bring in the AI power to leverage the industrial data that we collected through the WISE-PaaS data platform. WISE-PaaS IoT Suite is a recent aggregation of the essential services we have developed on the WISE-PaaS. By aggregating all these essential services, that we pull them together and call it IoT Suite, we offer all partners a very solid foundation to quickly develop your own AIoT solutions. We strongly recommend all our partners to look into what IoT Suite offers to you. It packages together the compute resource management, the authentication services, the data services, and then the visualization service. It's enough, and it's a very good foundation to start developing IoT solution. The next generation 3D AIoT digital twin command centers. We have evolved from the 2D BI type of dashboarding into 3D highly realistic, highly intuitive interface that we would correlate all the IoT data points with the geometry, with the spatial location that it positioned on the site. So on this example is Advantech Linko campus that we have within 3.5 months, we have connected about 18,000 tags of managing this Linko campus. The equipment lifecycle management, the energy consumption, all the activities that we feel worthy of management, we can aggregate them and present them in an intuitive next generation 3D digital twin modeling the whole site. Inside APM/M2I, it's built on top of Inside APM that provide templates of pre-selected equipments by device connection, by asset profile configuration, and adding rule and models to manage the asset, to making sure that they are operating normally, and if they are trending toward the anomaly area, it would issue the alert, trigger alarm, push out the notice to the required staff, and then we can then M2I machine to intelligence solution very quickly. Some landing working solution as example that we tie together all these solutions inside PM with AIF and dashboards. We actually have landed at several sites, one of them being the biggest steel factory in the southern part of Taiwan. And we are managing more than 200 mission-critical equipments. Each equipment is managed by AI. And then the AI model are evolved and dispatched with new version of the model whenever that is useful. When you have opportunity, we strongly recommend you to come to the Linko campus and have a tour where we have leveraged the computer vision based AI-based AOI, automatic optical inspection based on computer vision, trained up with deep learning neural net. It has actually greatly saved our operators' labor costs and improved the production quality consistency greatly. Private cloud. This cloud architecture can run on public cloud, and if the data is very sensitive and needs to be kept on site to maintain its confidentiality, we recommend you consider WISE-Stack. WISE-Stack is pairing up Advantech's own server as well as the WISE-PaaS software stack to offer you quick AIoT solution landing on site. And pairing up with 5G. 5G is going to be a huge deal. And then with the huge data volume coming in, the data needs to be processed right on site. So pairing up 5G with edge cloud based on WISE-Stack will be a very good match. Cloud edge collaboration. We know that some of our partners, they would like to start from small. All right, prove it works, then leverage and scale. So we start from connecting equipment that worthy of management with device edge, and then you can deploy solutions running on infrastructure edge. They're still based on WISE-PaaS, but on a light version. And once it's proven working well enough that you would like to scale to multiple lines, to multiple sites, then we would recommend you consider expanding it with the WISE-Stack. WISE Marketplace. Once you get an AIoT solution working really well and is really generating good productivity gain, it would be very interesting if you consider to offer that solution to similar situation, to similar scenario, to your partners. And we recommend you consider listing your solution onto WISE Marketplace. And Marketplace will face the subscriber, the solution partner, as well as channel reseller. So WISE Marketplace will be the way and the place for you to build your AIoT solution business. For DFSI partners, that if you do not develop your own solution, you can leverage the solution developed by others. and yet you can start this solution and find your own customer in your region. WISE-PaaS provide a way for DFSI to license the cloud solution and yet offer multiple tenant cloud services on your own. WISE-PaaS would take care of the billing and the financial payments issues. So it would pair up this solution with the business aspect of running these cloud services, and then DFSI can add your value in between. Co-creation. Advantech has Advantech Corporate Investment Department that we actually would go out and find DFSI partner as well as solution partners. And we would either go with joint venture by adding equity investments, or we would invite you to list on our marketplace and help with our industrial sales channels. So co-creation is the way to go because AIoT solution needs multiple partners to be successful. Knowledge sharing is the foundation to be successful. You need to have the required technical knowledge. Advantech WISE-PaaS offer full set of technical document, collection of well-calibrated certification process. So be it you are a solution partner or DFSI, we strongly recommend you to go on to these two sites, check them out, and pick up the required knowledge. They are really helpful. We also go deeper by engaging universities. We have structured, well-planned courses, and we will engage with 50 universities globally to spread out the technical knowledge of WISE-PaaS. And we also offer AIoT developer InnoWorks by leveraging and collaborating with universities, graduate students mostly, to go deep and try out solving deeper problems with WISE-PaaS. Finally, partners and partnership is the key for success for industrial AIoT. It takes a lot of cross-discipline collaboration to be successful. No one can do it alone, not even the biggest company in the world. So with Advantech, with WISE-PaaS, with industrial IoT, we offer from edge data acquisition to the edge solution to cloud platform to the WISE-PaaS application framework services. And with solution partner and DFSIs, we are able to capture this great opportunity in once in the 50 years great opportunities of AIoT digital transformation. Thank you for your time in listening.